Hey guys, Kira here. Welcome back to Ginger Gaiden. Today I wanted to take the opportunity to show you guys what figures I bought in 2020 and also a little bit earlier this year. It has been a while since I've done an update video on my figures, mostly because in 2020 there just wasn't a lot of opportunity, obviously, to go out and shop for figures. But I did manage to pick up a haul in that span of time, basically over a year. If you want to watch me talk about some of the figures behind me, some older ones that I've gotten in the past few years, I do have videos on that too. Also, this is the perfect time for me to dust them off. So while I'm showing them to you, I might be dusting them off a little bit. I'm gonna go in the order of which I bought them. The ones over here were kind of the last ones I bought at the end of 2019, before 2020 started. So the last ones you've seen in my video are like mostly these ones, the Chunibyo, the Comic Party, and the Amanchu one. The first one I want to show off is Narashiko from Eurocamp. Now this is just a prize figure that I think only cost me about 1,200 yen. I found her for ridiculously cheap, and at the time she was a very new figure too, but I did find her secondhand, which is why she was so cheap. But if you know me, you know that Eurocamp, it's probably at this point, let's see, second season is airing like right now as I'm talking. So I want to say that it's easily going to be in my top 3 by the time I'm done watching the second season. But I had to get a Narashiko. She's probably one of my favorite anime girls of all time. The figure is also just really cute. She has a really cute face. She's got her like winter camping outfit on. I need to find the ring that matches this one. I'm pretty sure that it is a ring prize figure that matches this one. There's so many really good Eurocamp figures, and with some stuff I can skip out on like the prize figures, like the lower quality ones, but I still think that this one is super good looking. It's Eurocamp. It's one of my favorite series of all time, so I really cannot miss getting this one. Probably one of my personal favorites that I have picked up in 2020, but we still have a lot of good ones to go. This is the box for her, by the way. You can see it's it was used, but it was also an unopened box at the time. So it was basically new, and yeah, you can see that I got it for only 1,200 yen, so it was honestly a steal. So the next figures I bought in 2020 were these two from Nekopara, Chocola and Vanilla. I just really love Nekopara. The characters are cute, the designs are cute. It's just a easy to read / watch series. I love the visual novel as well, so I could not pass these up. I think individually they are so cute. These do tend to be a little bit of a pain though, because their little ice creams in their hands can come out of their hands. And actually a couple weeks ago there was an earthquake, and during that earthquake the ice creams fell out of their hands, and it took me a while to find Vanilla's actually, but fortunately I found them. Even though they fell, nothing was wrong with them. These were a little bit smaller than I expected when I bought them. For some reason, the box to me made it seem like they were a little bigger. I'll show you the box actually. So here's the box for Vanilla, and here's the figure. Like, it's so much smaller to me for some reason. I thought they were going to be a little bigger, but the detail on them is really good, and the boxes are cute, and I just cannot pass up Nekopara. Plus with this set, there's also other girls from the series, like Cinnamon and Maple are on the boxes here. So the boxes are really cute too. So I bought these together on the same day. They were 4,000 yen each, so together they were 8,000 yen. To get them together as a set wasn't bad. I do wish they were a little bigger, but honestly, they are really nicely made, and Nekopara is honestly one of my favorite things in terms of characters and character design, so it was definitely worth it for me. They just look so good together, and I just love their little ice creams. They're just, and their little nails are painted. It's just, the detail's really good. Next, I have these little minifigures from the movie Summer Wars, which is probably one of my favorite anime movies of all time. So these are like the avatars that are in like the internet system of the movie. So you've got the main character Kenji's avatar, and you've got King Kazuma. I couldn't pass up anything Summer Wars. There's not a lot of Summer Wars stuff out there in the world, so just I wanted something to represent one of my personal favorite anime movies of all time. The King Kazuma alone does it, so these are cool. I unfortunately don't remember how much those were, but I don't remember them being very expensive at all. After I bought those, the world really started to like lose its mind. So I didn't buy figures for a while, but Eventually, over the late summer, when cases were down here in Japan, I was able to do a little bit of shopping in Akihabara, and I ended up getting this Tokyo Mew Mew lettuce figure, which I have not opened yet. We're gonna open it right now. I just, for some reason, never got around to opening this. I was a really big fan of Tokyo Mew Mew growing up, and it is getting its remake, I think either later this year or next year. It's getting its remake anime. I used to read the manga when I was a kid too. Like, I just love it. The box is cute too. It's got like the old art on it from the older anime. I cannot remember how much I paid. Oh, okay. Literally, I paid 1,200 yen for this, $12. I love Mew Mew. I love all of the Mew Mews, but Mew Mew lettuce is one of my favorites. And they also had Zakuro there too, but she was more expensive. She was like 4,000 yen. So it was weird that lettuce was so much cheaper. Oh my God. Look how cute. Are you serious? This is so cute. And it's so old school looking. It's just, it's very obviously Tokyo Mew Mew, and I can't believe I hadn't opened this yet. Now I want to buy them all. I bet it's really hard to find them all, especially because Mint and Ichigo, they're pretty popular. Like, I don't think lettuce is as popular, so I feel like I got really lucky in finding her for as cheap as she was. Very, very happy with this one. Very happy with how cute the box is too, so I did not go wrong with this one at all. This next one I love so much. I bought it at a secondhand store. It's a little dusty. Good thing I'm dusting these off. This is Rin from Love Live holding Sonic the Hedgehog. Now, I admittedly do love Love Live, and I have enjoyed the series ever since like the first one, and I like Love Live Sunshine, and I love Love Live Nijigasaki, and I'm sure I'm gonna watch the new one when it comes out too. But I've never really been that big of a fan of the figures. I think I just get overwhelmed by seeing Love Live. Like, it's so popular here, and it's just, you see it everywhere. So I wasn't like, it didn't feel that special to me if I were to like get a figure, even if like my favorite girl from each series had a really nice figure. I just really wasn't interested in the Love Live figures despite loving Love Live. This, on the other hand, if you've known me a long time on YouTube, you know how much I love Sonic the Hedgehog. It's my favorite video game series, and I could not pass up Rin, who is probably my least favorite main Love Live girl, actually. But I couldn't pass her up holding like a Sonic plushie and wearing the like Sega arcade outfit with the little Sega bag. How could I ever? This I kept seeing for the longest time at like 7,900 yen. And I wasn't really willing at the time to drop that kind of money on it at first, despite how much I loved it, because to me, I was thinking more of like, it's Love Live, not Sonic. But now that I've bought it, I bought it for way cheaper. I think I bought it for, I can't remember how much I bought this one for, but I want to say I bought it for maybe 4,500, like way cheaper than I had seen it in the past. And as soon as I saw that price for the best I've ever seen it, I had to snag this. I kept seeing it just like in the box, so I didn't know what the figure looked like. Like, there was no actual like picture of the actual figure, just the art. The art alone though is also so cute. I love Rin with the Sonic, and it's just like Rin and Sonic original figure. It's just so cute, and I just, as a huge Sonic the Hedgehog fan, I could not pass up on her. She's just really nicely made, has a really nice face, her hair is cute. Sonic is made really well too, so overall I'm just really happy with this figure. This figure sticks out a lot on my desk, and I love it so much. Probably my best figure purchase of 2020. So the next figure is Luffy from One Piece. This is from the new arc of the anime. Now, I'll be honest with you, I just kind of recently started to be into One Piece, even though I never thought I would. Let me tell you, quarantine makes you do stuff and watch stuff you never would have thought you would watch. But alas, Alan really loves One Piece, and he kind of started getting into it. And like, living in Japan, you realize like how important One Piece is to people and how big, I mean, it is the biggest anime here. So I don't know, I just became really curious and started to pick up One Piece. And so like, now I read the manga. I'm like 100 or so chapters into the manga. I kind of watch the anime here and there. So I just overall, I like the franchise, even though I'm not as long or as hardcore of a fan of it as a lot of people. But This is a really nice Luffy figure. I really like their outfits in this new arc as well. Like the little kimonos, I just love them, and his little hat hanging off is really cool. This is a really nice figure, and this is a prize figure. I think Alan paid 500 yen. Like, I really don't think he paid even close to 1,000 yen. Like, I'm pretty sure he paid like 500 or 600 yen for this. The One Piece figures, they're everywhere. They produce so many of them that I just think their value is a little bit lower because you can find them everywhere and you can win them pretty easily because they're everywhere. But I mean, geez, this figure would easily go for, I think, like $40 or $50 at a convention in the United States. For 500-600 yen, this looks so good on the shelf. I have one more figure to show, and if you watched one of my last videos where I went figure hunting, you'll know what it is. The last figure, and probably the most shocking find that I've had recently, is Eve from Black Cat. Last year in quarantine, I decided to read through the whole Black Cat manga and ended up just loving it. Honestly, probably one of my favorite manga of all time now. And so I added Eve on my list of figures that I really wanted, but I had never seen this figure before. So I was so shocked when I just like came upon it at a secondhand store in my town. She was only, I think she was only like 2,000 yen or something like that, which I was totally shocked about. I was just shocked that I found her because I think the Black Cat anime aired in like, what, somewhere between like 2005 and 2007 or something like that. I was just really shocked that I found her. You know, it was like I immediately put her on my list, and it was like the next time I went figure shopping, I happened to find her after never had seen her before. My favorite thing about this figure is that her hair is the stand. That's very cool. I like how this part right here is kind of transparent. You can see through it. It's like, it makes it seem like it's very thin cloth. So yeah, for a figure from like a mid-2000s anime, this is really cool. And that's it. That's all I have to show you guys today. Guys, don't forget to like the video if you like it. Subscribe if you haven't yet, because there's going to be more anime and Japan related videos coming at you soon. What kinds of cool figures did you guys pick up in 2020? Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will play with you some other time. Bye!